Welcome everybody to our first Aberdeen Magazine food review. Today we're at the grand opening of Barbeque Twist and we're going to try a few of their dishes on the menu, so come on, join us.
Hi, I'm also here trying food because I've been eating food professionally for 24 years now.
So first thoughts, just while we're waiting for our food to get here, the atmosphere is really cool, the lighting is really nice and warm. The windows are really big, a lot of cool natural light. They have like a really cool grass wall in the back. People have been trickling in and it's not too loud. We've been able to talk pretty comfortably, so yeah.
I like how they retained a lot of the details of the older building, like the textured ceilings. They kept this kind of brick facade that I really like with some textured windows, and it brings a really unique look into the Aberdeen scene as far as what restaurants look like.
So we're going to start with our jalapeno poppers. It's not super spicy. Like when I think of a jalapeno, I think of like the heat, and I am a baby with spicy stuff, but I really like it. It's like really good flavors. The filling's really good. The bacon's really good. It's got a nice little crunch with the jalapeno. It's good. I like it.
Here we are with our brisket nachos. It's very well plated. The nacho cheese, there's a lot of really good flavor in there that tastes really good. Nacho cheese on here, it's a little sweet.
Oh.
And it works really well with the barbecue sauce on the nachos. The nachos are a very unique flavor, for sure. Definitely not something that I've had here in Aberdeen or at a barbecue restaurant before. So here we have a side of their mac and cheese. Nice long noodles here. You know, the side of mac and cheese by itself, I'm not totally sure about. I know that the menu had loaded mac and cheese. I would definitely go that route because there'd be a lot more flavor in it. Just having the side, you know, there's not a lot to write home about. The cheese is creamy. There's some flavor in there, maybe more like salt or pepper or something.
So now we're going to try the shrimp tacos. They had a lot of different kinds of tacos, but we decided to go with the shrimp just because we're going to try some of the brisket and pulled pork in a little bit. But
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I've been staring at these ever since we got them. I'm like, I want to eat that so bad. I don't know if it's like I didn't read what all was on it, but there's like cheese. Oh, there's like a corn salsa in there. The shrimp is really well seasoned, like a grilled shrimp. You know, if you like seasoned fish on the grill, it tastes so good. And the salsa is a really good addition. You know how like fish can sometimes be a little fishy and overpowering? It really balances out like the shrimp, so you can kind of focus on the seasoning. And the salsa is just really good. Oh my goodness. I love this.
Okay, so since Annie wouldn't shut up about the tacos, I guess I also have to try one. They're really well loaded. They're not like they don't look like they're too much. The shrimp is really well cooked, really well seasoned. It's very light, you know, kind of what fish tacos are supposed to have, like a lightness to them.
The flavor is really, it's not just fish, it's not just salsa. It's not just, they all like, nothing really overpowers.
Right, it works together really well.
Now we have the slider trio. It looks like we have a chicken, a pulled pork, and a brisket. I think we're going to start with the pulled pork. I think this would be a good option. You know, if you aren't sure what to order yourself, you kind of get a nice selection. You can kind of test it all out. I really like the barbecue sauce on this pulled pork. It's sweet, but that's not like the first thing I noticed. It doesn't cover up the pork flavor. That's a good balance between the two. I like it.
And so I'm going to be trying the chicken slider. Honestly, it's just the meat in the bun. It's a little underwhelming. We'll see how it tastes. The chicken tastes good. It doesn't taste dry. And then we're trying the brisket slider. The bread, by the way, tastes really good. Probably would prefer them toasted.
Really? That's interesting.
I'm a toasted bun girly, so maybe it's just the type of brisket, the cut of brisket that they put on. I'm not tasting a whole lot of flavor in it. It's a little dry.
I like it though.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of like the part I got without the sauce a little better.
Okay.
Because the sauce, like the barbecue sauce, it's good. I like it. We had to try the fries when we were ordering everything. Totally slipped our mind, but fries are A good staple for a restaurant, so let's take a bite. Those are good. Those are nice and seasoned. I think they're really good. They're nice and warm. They just brought out a batch for us, so these are like the ideal temperature. These are pretty good. Closing thoughts. So overall, it was their first day. You know, I think this was the official opening tonight. Everything that we got, I liked everything that we had. Tried to get a little bit of everything. There were a couple of categories that we didn't get to tonight, but that's even more reason to come and check it out yourself. I think that the brisket was really good, the pulled pork was really good, jalapeno poppers were good, and the nachos were like really surprising to me too. It's not like any nachos I've had before, so it was a nice twist. Shrimp tacos, do I need to say more? I think I'd give it an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, 8 out of 10, I think.
I was a really big fan of the nachos. I'm not usually a nachos person, especially at a restaurant. The nacho cheese had a really nice, almost sweetness to it that really complemented the barbecue sauce and the brisket with it. The shrimp tacos, they were very neutral in their flavors. I really liked all the flavors. I thought the shrimp was cooked really well. I thought it was seasoned really well, but it was very neutral with its flavors and everything worked together really well, but nothing really stood out to me. The sliders, I thought the chicken was seasoned well. There wasn't any sauce on the bun though. And then the brisket I thought was just a little bit dry. It tasted fine though. I just thought it was a little bit dry. Overall, I would give the food that we had here, I'd give it about a 7.5 out of 10. One thing I would like to try when I come back are the ribs. We weren't able to try the ribs tonight. Definitely would want to try the ribs.
When I come back, I really want to give the pesto tortellini a try. That looked really good. I like pastas. I want to give it a try, but I thought we should focus on the barbecue and barbecue twist.